Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. My name is Dr. Amy Mary Askin. I am a licensed clinical psychologist and owner and director of the Nashville OCD and Anxiety Treatment Center in Middle Tennessee. And I'm here to talk to you all today about something that's really common that we don't talk about enough, which is fear of eating meals, especially around holidays. So why are holidays so tough to eat meals in front of others? We've got a number of things going on, right? You're around people that may be quite important to you that you may not see very often. There may be family history. The meals themselves are often the centerpiece of a holiday. I'm thinking about Thanksgiving in particular. It's really very meal centric. So if you have any anxiety about meals or any social anxiety about eating in front of others, this can really be a hotbed for some of those symptoms to come out. So here's what I want to normalize. It's pretty typical that we'll see folks who have concerns about things like food choices. Will I be judged for the food that I'm eating? Am I eating a quantity that will be judged by others? What about the way that I'm eating, the manner that I'm eating? Is that going to be something that's criticized? And of course, within the context of family, there might be a history of that as well. Another thing that can happen is if we think about the fear of eating in front of others as a kind of social anxiety, when we think about social anxiety, we're looking at either fear of scrutiny by others, or we're looking at kind of performance anxiety, like, can I do this right? Can I do this well? And both of these can come in when it comes to eating in front of others. You can have, a worry about being observed and being scrutinized, or you can have a worry that you're not quite doing it right. And this can be a little bit harder, especially if you've had any body image concerns or you've had a history of disordered eating. So with all that being said, there are a number of things you can do. You can, number one, I'm going to say the biggest thing is self-compassion. Remind yourself you're not alone in this, and come back to what it is that you really want to, what is your goal when you're there eating with others? Perhaps your goal is, hey, I really want to stay connected to family. I'm willing to be in this uncomfortable situation in the service of being with my loved ones. And I can come back to that over and over again. It may be that you're in recovery from disordered eating, and it may be, hey, I'm working on sustaining my body. So all those thoughts that I'm having about scrutiny from others, those are things that I can just sort of, let be present, but I can really concentrate on, hey, I'm taking care of myself right now. For other people, if you have any specific, like eating specific worries, fear of choking, fear that you might get sick or things like that, as those come up, I would say it's really important to, you hear a lot of us say a lot of the time, we really want to lean into those values and those behaviors that are important to you, as well as challenge some of the thoughts that are coming up. If you're having a thought about, say, choking, it's okay to remind yourself, hey, this is a fairly unlikely scenario, and here's what I would do if that happened. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. We know that avoidance is the thing that can really make things get worse. Go slowly, get allies if you can. If you have family members who are know a little bit more about your mental health struggles, perhaps you can talk to them a bit about, like, hey, I've struggled with body image stuff, and I really don't want to be around any body talk at the holidays. And things like that. Or, hey, can you kind of be there, cheer me on as we're eating a meal, and then maybe we can take a walk afterwards to decompress or what have you. So try to pack a lot in here, but I really want for you all to feel like the holidays can be a time where you feel empowered. They're difficult for many, many people for many reasons. But using some of these strategies, hopefully you can allow yourself to continue doing the things that you value and that you want to do, and not letting anxiety take over the steering wheel and drive the car, because you are in control.